Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our tower playthrough with Neela, with no tier 5 spells or resurrection allowed. We had a pretty great episode last time, which I won't spoil, but we did end up finally breaking out of our biome. The goal for today is to send out Neela to be as aggressive as possible and find more stats hopefully, and also to find some creature banks so that we can finally buy and upgrade our full army. If you're enjoying the playthrough so far, please do like the video as it helps a lot, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'd also really welcome more playthrough suggestions from subscribers, so please do feel free to put something down in the comments. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, let's send off our secondary heroes to go and gather up resources, etc. Do whatever else they need to do. We've got slow, we've already got slow, but would have been a good spell otherwise. Thane can go and grab this water wheel for us. And nothing further south that we've cleared out there that he can actually do, so Thane's job will be to gather up giants for us in general. And Josephine is pretty much just going to be sat on the windmill for next week. I do need to get another hero. Ufritin not so great. Cuthbert's not great either, but we are actually going to take Cuthbert purely because, and we're actually just going to dismiss his army. There's no point having a couple of pointless units here. Might as well just take the one gargoyle. But Cuthbert starts with estates, so if we're lucky, no, okay, well we'll take advanced wisdom. If we're lucky, then we can get advanced estates from Cuthbert, which means he's actually generating us a tiny bit more gold, which we do really desperately need at this point. Let's see who we got afterwards. Oh, Ziff, who's actually a great hero with the lightning and sorcery lightning specialty and sorcery as well. Does a lot of damage with his lightning bolts. Okay, so I think we're good. Neela wants to just be getting on a bit. So, Throng of Satyrs should be relatively easy, and then we get +2. Excellent. Okay, lots of Firebirds is probably going to be pretty painful, but we want to get round to these ghosties here and take the Helm of Heavenly Enlightenment, or the Teapot Hat, depending on what you know it as. Just depends if they have Phoenixes or not. Nah, they do. Okay. So that's basically just going to be everything. Okay, let's just defend on these 1-stacks. Okay, they just breathed their own phoenixes, that's interesting. I was about to say pray for morale, and we got it anyway, so that's perfect. Okay, so it was exactly the same as the auto combat. 15 Scorpicores. Kind of not what I expected. I just assumed it would be an XP box. Either way though, let's end the turn there and we can take out these ghosties next turn. It's nice to be able to finally see orange. It always feels a bit weird when you can't see any opponents at all. Let's move Cuthbert first. We'll cross our fingers for estates. Nope. And the next shrine is not actually going to get Cuthbert a level. Caitlin, I guess, can just start travelling back round to the Warehouse of Wood. Josephine's going to stay where she is. Thane wants to start moving back around. I forgot we could get through here. We discovered that last time. That's good. Josephine's staying where she is, and Halon just wants to be sat on this Warehouse of Gems for us. So, just Neela now. Do you know what? That's actually pretty acceptable. teapot hat, so suddenly Neela has become a really strong hero, which is nice. She's got some decent stats. Let's take her north. I don't have a shield yet, so actually the Taj here would be a really big upgrade. Let's just mass slow them. And realistically, I think I should be able to take them all out before they arrive. Hopefully we'll get some morale across the course of this, but if we don't, then it's no big deal. We should be able to just take them out anyway. Oh, there we go, morale. Great. Yeah, so we can do this with no losses. Taj, that's +5 defense, which is actually pretty big. Puts us up to a pretty reasonable amount of defense as well, 29. Especially with our armourer specialist, we should be taking pretty low damage from things from now on. Okay, that was... I think that might have been purple rather than orange. Okay, so we've got plenty of time to get to the warehouse. Thane's got loads of time to get to here as well. Can't see any other XP shrines easily accessible. In which case, maybe we start sending Cuthbert down underground so he can be part of a chain. It'll probably be a pretty slow chain, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, so yeah, Neela's the only one still to move. 15k XP, wow, that's quite a bit. Yeah, I think I do want to take the Naga Bank before I carry on up the road here. I'll grab the Tome of Air Magic as well, because getting Chain Lightning will be really useful. Nope. Shouldn't lose anything. Okay. Not much point in picking up the bowstring, I don't think. Okay, it's a mini. Still 4,000 gold though, which is useful. There is angel wings here, but I think I just leave the angel wings. Again, it sort of goes against the spirit of the playthrough. Sure, I will visit the churchyard, if nothing else, just for the gold. Oh, boots of speed again, wow. Horde of dreadnoughts. That's a high horde, that could be really tricky, so despite the fact that it's guarding an artifact that would be really useful to us, I'm not going to bother. And I suppose it's not as useful as it usually would be, since knowledge is not as big a deal for us after we picked up our combo artifact in the second week of this playthrough, which I still think is ridiculous. But I'd like to get as much gold and other resources as possible. This particular week in particular, yeah. Really just because we're nearing the end of the month, and if we end up with Month of the Plague, I really don't want all of my troops that are built up in my town to be gone. Do you know what, we're not going to take a horde of ice elementals. I think it could be slightly dangerous, so we're going to take the Minotaurs instead. Let's wait on the Titans so they get slightly closer. Okay, and we can just defend on the Manticores. Manticores can just fly over here, that's fine. Okay, great. We'll pick up the air tome. And we will equip it, rather than having a slow equipped. That's an interesting question. Does Talisman of Mana do anything at all if you already have the Wizard's Well? I mean, I guess not, because you're already getting full mana, so I guess it returns nothing extra. I think that makes sense. Dragon scale armor could be useful. It's probably better than breastplate of brimstone for us at the moment. And yeah, should be fine with just a mass slow. Wait. Wait, I don't have slow without the scroll? Really? Okay. Quicksand it is then, and let's hope for the best, I guess. Okay, well, quicksand was actually surprisingly useful. Alright, well, let's re-equip our slow scroll in that case. Wow. Yeah, I just kind of assumed that I had slow. Yeah, 4 attack and defense I think is more useful than 5 spell power right now. Okay, we've got another Naga bank over there. So hopefully we can get to it around here. Is it worth picking up the campfire? Probably. Probably is the answer. Nobody else is doing anything though, so I can just end the turn. They're all just waiting for resources or troops next turn. Or next week, that is. One question I don't know the answer to is, if we get Month of the Plague, do creature dwellings, like external creature dwellings, still produce units? If you do know the answer to that, please put it in the comments below, because I don't think it's something that I've ever really touched upon. So, Cuthbert's going to need a tiny amount of experience to get to his next level. Which I think guarantees him estates as an upgrade. That'll probably do. I don't want to go too far on Cuthbert, because I do want him available to transport troops next time. That said, Neela doesn't need to be picking up a campfire when she's got Cuthbert here. It only saves us a couple of movement points, but I think it's still worth it. Okay, I'm still a bit gobsmacked that slow. I only had slow on a scroll. Griffin cons. We could do the Griffin conservatories. I tend not to do them. Because I think that Griffin conservatories are really, really overpowered. No, I think I'll just ignore them. I sometimes do them for XP and then just delete the angels, but I think I'll just ignore them. And Cuthbert can come up and grab some resources for me next turn. Oof, throng of beholders. No, I don't want to engage them. Horde of goblins I'll definitely take though. And Throng of Whites guarding an endless purse of gold. I think that's the small one, but it's probably still worth picking up. If nothing else, I can chuck it on Cuthbert, which I think is going to be worthwhile. Let's actually... let's buy another hero in the form of Zif. Okay, no estates, but that's okay. We'll start using him as a chain. It's not going to be perfect in time for the start of the new week / month, but it should still be fine. I don't need the troops immediately. Okay, we don't see anybody moving about this time. Alright, so we've got Caitlin here, wants to pick up the wood, go and grab some gold for us, and go and grab some more gold for us. Talon wants to grab these gems and then go and grab this windmill. He can go and grab this second windmill next time. Josephine can grab these gems for us. Then she can come back round and be part of a chain next time. Cuthbert can go and grab these resources. And then also be part of a chain, and Ziff. He can also be part of the chain, but he'll grab some mercury on the way past. Okay, great. And Thane wants to be picking up our giants for us. And let's go check the refugee camp while we're at it. You never know what you're going to get. Oh. Have a town here. Didn't actually notice that last turn. Okay, let's pick up this bag of gold with Neela. Okay. Extra knowledge, maybe not worth picking up. Horde of Walking Dead, guarding an experimental shop. This is absolutely worth taking, though. Okay, so we've got an experimental shop to sort out next turn, and at least we had no Month of the Plague. So we've got 5 titans to buy. Oh, we can actually upgrade 2 giants, I didn't realise. But that's all. We've only been able to get 7. We really do need to find some more creature banks. Okay, tiny bit of gold. Could be very helpful right now. And then Caitlin can hopefully become part of this chain. But we've got lots of resources. Okay, quite a decent sized one here. Yeah, let's actually take this Naga Bank while we're here. Okay, it's a small one again, which is a bit of a shame. Magic Well's pointless to take for us. So let's just go towards this town and take that town. I think that's the most important thing right now. Okay. I think we can upgrade 4. That's 11 more titans. It could be worse. Okay, you can absolutely make it underground next turn, so let's just send Ziff. Maybe just to here, just to make sure. And then Ziff next turn. How far can he get? Quite far. Wow. Okay, further than I thought actually. So let's put Cuthbert around here. And Thane can go and check this refugee camp for us. Yeah, other than that I think we're good. Chain's pretty much ready. Which means Caitlin actually doesn't need to be going up through there, so I can just send her back to the Warehouse of Wood, start the chain for next week. Likewise with Halon. Thane, let's check it out. I've freed Sultans, now we don't want them. In which case, we'll go and grab the gold from here. And then make our way back to the Giants for next week. At some point when we have enough Giants, we'll just send them through, or send Thane through the town portal. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. And Ziff can make his way through here. Oh, he can't get anywhere near as far as I thought. That's pretty annoying. Close enough, though. Let's take the Titans, and we'll give the Purse of Gold to Cuthbert. We should have put that on last turn, but we didn't, so never mind. And nothing else we really want to give to Cuthbert at this stage, so that's fine. So we'll just give him the 4 giants, and then Cuthbert can start making his way back again. Chain all of these back home. Neela absolutely just wants to take this town. Fantastic. So we've got a second town. Let's build a marketplace. And now that we've got a second marketplace, I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait till these 4 giants we've just picked up return home again, and then upgrade as much as we possibly can. What we're also going to... we don't even have a tavern in our new town. Fine. Slow. Okay, so let's have a good look here. What have we got? Up into a treasure area, which is cool. So that's through there. We've got some stats to pick up. Nothing very exciting though. And it's possible that we could get out to the northwest here. But otherwise, yeah, I think we've got a pretty dull-looking biome here. I think the only creature bank we've actually got is a Cyclops stock there and the Imp cache. Oh no, we've got 2 Cyclops stockpiles. Okay. Even so, though, it's not very much overall. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do with Neela would be. I mean, I guess next time we're going to be buying a hero in this tavern and just clearing out a load of these resources. Grabbing the ore pit, which we might as well do. Okay, I think maybe we just go south from here and grab some of these stats. No, we're not going to. We're going to go north. Are we? No, we are going to go south. Sorry about that, guys. Just a bit of indecision. Let's move up slightly on Josephine so she can definitely take the troops back next turn. Okay, and Ziff can move us back down. Okay, then Josephine can run herself back up. Okay, great. We're going to be able to dump our giants there and then start bringing them back. Cuthbert will want to be part of a chain, but for now, we'll go and start grabbing some resources with him. Yeah, sure, we can pick up the lumber mill, why not? Okay. I think that's fine. Let's build ourselves a tavern here. Just pick up Alkin. He's going to be slightly faster, I think. Very, very slightly faster. Although I think the difference is probably relatively negligible, to be fair. Ah, can't get past these griffins, that's fine. Let's go and grab the ore. And the gold down here. And we'll end the turn. We do need quite a bit more gold. So, now that we've got a second town, even though it's extremely wasteful, we're going to swap a load of our resources for gold. Okay, so that gives us 26,000. And would help if I could do maths, but apparently I can't today. So we've got 8 titans, which means we're nearly there on upgrading them. We do still really want to find a creature bank and a load more gold if we can though. Let's actually send Alkin down south to go and pick up this lumber mill. Ziff can send himself back up here. Probably just here is fine. Alkin's picking up the lumber for us. So, let's go north and grab the ore pit. Josephine can wait where she is, because she's going to be ferrying troops at some stage. Thane's going to want to go and sit on these cloud temples. And I think our other heroes are pretty much where we want them to be, so let's move with Neela. Let's take out this small creature bank. They're always small when it's imps, that's okay. Let's take spell power. And we probably do want to clear northward, so that we can just pick up some of these bits and pieces with our other heroes at least. So let's actually do that. Let's do it directly through the griffins here. Let's pick up gold. The XP is not going to make much of a difference to us at this point in the game. And let's build our town hall as well, because gold will make a huge difference. And after that we're going to want the city hall, so we want the blacksmith and the mage guild next. Okay, nobody else needs to move. Okay. Thane's waiting where he is, so is Josephine. Cuthbert can go and grab these bits and pieces for me. And the gold there as well, might as well. And let's start moving up this way next turn, because I'll be able to clear this out with Neela this turn. Ziff's in the right spot, and Alkin is here to pick up this mine for us. That's great. Let's take out the hobgoblins, grab some more movement points, take out some more goblins. Throng of gnolls. Nice easy fight. Okay, this is blocked off, so we can just go and pick up everything with our secondary hero now. Horde of monks, guarding Dragonfly Hive and some Mercury. Really not that bothered about that, I don't think. So, yeah, next time I think we just go and clear out these last couple of stacks, and then we push through into the next area. So, let's build a portal of summoning. Perfect, we get one giant. Probably not as good as actually just building up into our town hall, but never mind. I couldn't help myself. I thought we've got a decent chance there. We've only got one gremlin hut, and we have got 3 cloud temples, so we've got about a 75% chance of it picking a cloud temple, which is pretty nice. Okay, nobody else needs to move, so let's end the turn there. Okay, Alking can pick up the last of the resources next to the lumber mill for us. Might as well pick up this scroll as well, see what it is. Cuthbert's now free to go and pick up some of these for us, which is nice. And there'll also be a windmill for him to visit again next turn, which is just a small extra bonus, I suppose. Everyone else is where they need to be. Build a blacksmith at our new town, so we can move towards the city hall. Actually take the shaman's puppet. Okay. That's great, we cleared out all of that. Which means Alkin can come and grab that for us next time. Cuthbert's got things to do. Josephine's just waiting where she is. As are all the other heroes, so let's start a new week. Let's hope we see a bit more movement from the AI. Ah, didn't work this time. Last time I said that, we immediately saw loads of AI. Obelisk. Ooh, it's overground. That means we might actually have a small chance of getting it. Giants again. I'll buy it while I remember. Okay, so at least we're day 1 again, so I can start picking up some more resources. Josephine, I think, can just wait where she is. I will want to send her out, but not yet. And no huge hurry for Thane to buy these giants either, given that I can't even upgrade them yet. So let's go and pick up the Scholar. +1 attack, that's pretty good. Probably the best we could have hoped for there. Throng of Royal Griffins. There's a Dragon Utopia up there, which could be really, really good, but I don't know how we're going to get there. Wow. These Titans are doing a lot of damage. Crystal Cave. Looks like this has been partially cleared, because there's no guard on this imp cache. Okay, so we are potentially going to see an opponent at some point soon. Are we even wearing a cloak? No, in which case it could be worth picking up the Everflowing Crystal Cloak. Lots of Firebirds, which should be a reasonably trivial fight. Let's build the Mage Guild. That gives us everything we need for the City Hall next turn. And otherwise, all these heroes are kind of just sitting waiting for me to have enough gold to actually buy my troops. Which so far has ended up a pretty major problem, actually. Much more of one than I thought it would. Yeah, I really didn't expect to have... I mean, I know Tower is expensive. Always has been. Always will be, unless they majorly change the factions. But I don't think I realised quite how expensive it actually ends up being. I kind of thought that I would at least have enough to sort of pick up the basics each week. But it turns out I don't, so it is what it is, I guess. Okay, we want a shield. We can lightning bolt, I suppose. Oh! Kind of forgot we had chain lightning. Okay. Okay, 2 Scorpion cores, I'm fine with that. Okay, so this is a 2-way. And I do actually have view air now, so let's have a look at that. Okay, it looks like this is another treasure area. So, I think maybe we... There's a hell of a lot of stuff by that box there. Sorry, by that... guarded by those unicorns there. As said, not sure that we need it. Okay, and let's build our city hall. Great. Okay, so that increases our gold income a fair bit. That's really, really helpful. Let's see where we are with Neela, if we've got anything close to us here. I mean, it looks like also no. Seems that this is another treasure area. No town in it. The taupe up there. Which I'm still really not sure how we even get to. I'm guessing somewhere from the north. Okay. So, I think we just end the turn there, since we don't have enough to buy most of our troops again still. I could really, really do with getting Town Portal on Neela. Okay, Thane can just wait where he is. Do we start ferrying troops yet? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I think we just pick things up as much as we can. Cuthbert can then go home. Malkin can pick up the rest of these. Right. What else could we get here that's useful? For now, I don't think we get anything. Although we could start building up the town slightly. Let's do it. Let's build the fort. We might actually need the troops later on, so I think it makes sense to take them now. A creature bank over there, which would have been good to visit. Oh, looks like we can actually get through here. Interesting. And there's also an experimental shop over there. It's guarded by lots of firebirds. I think they've probably taken this Naga bank since they've cleared out the guard for it. That said, there is a road here, which is always tempting to take. Ah, looks like we still end up in the same area, but that's fine. Endless purse of gold, yeah, we'll take that. Let's wait on the Titans till they get a little bit closer. And yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to just one-shot these stacks. Perfect. Sands of the Saint are actually really good. We're probably not going to use them because we're using the Boots of Speed. But it does give us another part of the Angelic Alliance, which would mean we have the armour, the boots, the necklace, the helm, so we'd only be missing the Sword of Judgment and the Lion's Shield of Courage. There's actually a Dwarven treasury up here that looks like hasn't been cleared, so... Oh, Swarm of Pit Fiends, wow, that's a big guard. I think that should be fine though, we'll take that out next time. Okay, so we've built everything we can. I didn't actually visit this churchyard, which is interesting. In which case, maybe that's something Josephine can do. Good enough for 2 more Titans. So, yeah, Josephine, while you're waiting around... I think wherever I go, I get smacked. It's actually a bit pointless lightning bolting anything, so let's just go and melee these. Okay, perfect. Okay, basic air magic, expert sorcery, 2,500 gold, that'll do. Let's just leave the skeletons, you never know when I might want a tiny bit of XP later on. Okay, so there's a tiny bit of extra gold, that's probably worth doing. Pillar of Eyes is only 1 of each, that's fine I think. Let's move Halon back up to here. And Cuthbert can go back to our dungeon town. Ziff can stay where he is. And Alkin's grabbing some resources for me. Okay. So reasonably successful so far, I would say. Oh, 35 whites. That's not what we want. In fact, we're just going to delete them. They're speed 5 units. We really don't want them. That treasury's probably clear, I would guess. But let's check. It is indeed. Horde of Ghost Dragons guarding really good artifact, but also a box and 2 prisons. The prisons are pretty much pointless for us, so I don't think we bother. Naga Bank up here would be super useful, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have been cleared out already, so let's go and take out the Dwarven Treasury, which we know hasn't been. And everyone else is kind of just sitting AFK for a week or more, I guess, while we build up enough gold to actually buy our army out. Okay, Alkin. Just go and pop you on this windmill for next turn. And Cuthbert, you can just wait here. I suppose there's really nothing for you to be doing. Chapel of Still Voices, only 2k gold. And I think, like I said, it is actually worth building up this town. Just mass slow. Defend and wait. We want to take out the Pit Lords first. And we can probably chain lightning here actually without too many issues. Yep, I'm not closer. Okay, that didn't actually hit very hard. I expected that to hit way harder. Morale, awesome. Really, really pleased I took leadership earlier at this point. Okay. Tiniest possible treasury, which is pretty annoying actually. Okay, let's go and clear out these firebirds. And we've got a throng of giants there. That could be a huge fight. Not sure we even want it, given that it only gives us all tier 5 spells, which in this particular playthrough isn't exactly the most helpful. We only need one trade in to be able to upgrade the last of our giants to titans, so that's at least a good start. The same speed as Master Genies, so it doesn't actually matter. So, Josephine's got a decent chunk of units, which I think we do actually just go and pass off. I think it's probably worth it at this point. I mean, 19 Titans is a pretty sizable force by anybody's reckoning. We do want to remember to pick up the Crystal Cloak and the Purse of Gold. It's unfortunately the same Purse of Gold that Cuthbert has, but as long as it's not on the same hero, then you can have more than one. And Zif wants to start coming through this way for us. And I could take a few fights with Zif on the way with these 19 Titans, but I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, cool. So we see a green hero there. So first we've seen of green. And we're seeing a little bit more of orange now that we've uncovered this area. That's nice. Okay, Cuthbert. Let's take the giants with us so we can pass those back to town. And Zif can do a swap. He won't take that off no, he will take that off Cuthbert. Yep, perfect. Okay, and then Zif can go back home. And Cuthbert can start travelling his way towards Neela. Who wants to take out these firebirds? Good lightning bolt. I think I'm better off just shielding though. Let's take out the big stack of the Titans, and we morale again. Perfect. Okay, we only got one giant out of that. That's not great. Throng of Giants would be really good XP, but I don't necessarily think it's worth it. Ooh, Armageddon. That's fun. Okay, we've got Dessa here with not much of a hero. Well, not much of an army, I should say. We've got an orange town just to the southeast of us. And we've got a green town to the southwest, but in a different area. Well, I'm fairly sure that Orange's town here is going to be in a different area too. I think the road should probably bring us there. Okay, Josephine can go back up this way. Alkin, let's leave on the windmill here. Just add him to our resource collection heroes. Oh, I need the Mage 2 for the Dragon Cave. Interesting. It's a lot of extra gold to build up this town, so I think I'm going to pause for now. I will keep upgrading it, but I don't want to be spending all of my gold doing that rather than actually building up our Titan stack, which is the most important thing for us to be doing. Yeah, I thought it would have been taken already. That's fine though. From here... I think maybe I do send Neela north, because there's that green hero to contend with. And Cuthbert's going to have to do something about that at some point. If our main hero doesn't. So Josephine can go and visit the windmill for next turn. Ziff wants to just be popping himself around here-ish, so that he can pick up some troops for us, and Alkin's already in the right spot, so let's end the turn there. Ooh, green's running directly past us, which hopefully means... Oh, there was a box there with nothing guarding it. Yeah, which hopefully means we can just take them out really, really quickly. No, shouldn't lose my giant, I don't think. Let's Chain Lightning. And defend. I should have split my Titans into 2 stacks, really. Really silly of me not to on reflection. If I chain, it's going to hit War Machine, these, and probably the ogres, I guess. Oh no, the giants, fair enough. Scorpicors can go in the corner. Yeah, I really should have... okay, he fled, that's fine. I really should have split my Titan stack there. It was really silly of me not to. Okay, we'll eventually reach Neela with Cuthbert. How far can Cuthbert go next turn? Down to around here. Okay, so if I just gather some resources with Neela instead. Resources? Stats. Stats was what I meant to say. And how far could Cuthbert go? To here. Okay. So that's still most of Neela's movement. I think it's probably still worth us doing. Alright, and most of our other heroes are just sat collecting resources for us. Which is fine. We end up with another giant here, which is cool. And the Thane's got 6 giants to pick up here. Let's pick up some wood, some gold, go towards more gold, pick up some gems, some other gems, and go down towards this other windmill. Josephine can collect some sulfur for us, and then she can go back to town to hopefully transport some units again. That'd be nice. Alkin, let's send across, because we'd probably want to be using him as part of a chain, especially as Ziff can't get super far up here. So yeah, maybe Alkin can come and help with that next turn. Okay, and I think we're good to end the turn already. Ooh, orange. Being aggressive or not? No, not by the looks of it. That said, Cuthbert could do with some XP. Advanced estates, fantastic. Yeah, okay. Fine. Lots of coatls. And some other bits is probably not worth picking up. We want to be cracking on, really. How far is Cuthbert going to be able to move? Pretty far, so Neela can go as far as she wants down here. That's perfect, actually, because Cuthbert can go and pick up some of these resources for us next time. Okay, and I think we've actually done enough for the episode, so we're going to call it there, but thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.